blender. So this morning I was like, I got out of the dishwasher. I thought it was all together. Put all the ingredients in. But my last ingredient's milk. So I go to pour the milk in. Everything seems fine. And then I go to like put the milk in the fridge. Like I go put it in the fridge. I turn around, the entire counter covered in fucking milk. dripping out of the bottom of the blender onto the floor. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
No!
And my mom comes in, she's like, what the fuck happened? I was like, what? She's like, oh, you need this little rubber thing on it to seal the bottom of the blender.
Who the fuck? Who would know that?
I was like, okay. Like, fuck.
You need this little rubber piece on the bottom of the blender, so it... Shouldn't a blender, like, keep it inside anyways? Isn't that the fucking point of a blender?
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, man, just fuck me.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Alrighty, what's happened to our game here?
It's so crazy, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, it's fine. Do you ever just like have something happen to you during the day and you're like, really? Like this just happened today?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like something stupid too.
Yeah, you're just like, fucking really?
Like the other day, like a bird like shit on my car and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's like just like, mildly really? Infuriating. You're like, yeah, it's really...
Come on. You don't have to do that.
Just seems so unnecessary. Chink Dink is gonna go away. We're gonna bring back Jig, I think.
So we don't get banned.
It's been fun while it lasted.
I'm happy. I made a new playlist and Spotify.
You need to choose a different name because it may be used to offend... What?
Big Jig?
Jig. You need to choose... What? Can I not change it? Okay. Big. Jig.
Oh, Big Rig works fine.
Oh, okay. It didn't work for me for a second. That was weird. Alright, now it works. Oh, dude, I'm curious. Do you ever get a notification when I stream? Like on your PlayStation?
No.
It's just like your party audio is being included or something like in a stream. It never tells you that?
Nope.
That's crazy. That's interesting. It's like, oh, that's unsettling. Like, dude, I wouldn't want to be fucking streaming, or like, I wouldn't want to be in a party with someone like streaming, like while we're just like, I don't know, it's weird.
Oh well, it's no big deal. I feel good right now. I feel like hitting my stride ever since church on Sunday. Things have been good.
Nice, dude.
Been praying every day.
How so? I was gonna say, like, what does that entail?
I don't know, like my head just I feel clear. My head feels clear. I just feel in a great mental like state of mind and everything. And I feel like I keep praying and like good things. I don't know. I just feel like everything's going well right now.
That's good, dude. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, I mean, you know, whenever stuff goes south, you can always go to God. So.
Radical feminists.
Okay. Let's not lose to women.
That makes me glad to hear, though, dude.
Yeah. Feel good. So, just keep taking it one day at a time. Keep doing my thing and
mind me after this
happens.
game. After this game, I want to yap to you for a few minutes.
Let's do it, man. First of all, the feminists need to be taken out.
Yeah, the feminists need to be taken care of first. Rig and Jig would love women passionately when they want to. under their own circumstances and rules. Dude, this is such a great idea. I kind of reorganized my room today, and
Yeah.
I grabbed a candle, and I just have it lit, like, on the side of my desk. It just smells so good. Just the vibes are really nice.
I love it.
It's a pumpkin candle. Low-key was like a Halloween candle that we use, but it smells so good.
Dude, my mom lit a candle today, and it had no scent.
Really?
It was a dud candle.
I'm fucking nose blind too, so low-key only like the strongest candles I could smell. Have we played these guys before?
I don't think so.
Yes, I don't think so.
I got it.
They didn't do what I wanted them to. We're off.
That's okay. I'll take the positive. Okay. Also, I made a new playlist recently. It's got like all specifically classical music. It's like my chill playlist. So like, it's something that like when I just want to relax or when I'm doing homework, I can listen to.
Dude, I just rediscovered my because I had a playlist like that I think I made like sophomore year of high school, and for some reason I haven't touched it in a long time. And I actually rediscovered it the other night when we were playing Chow. Oh, nice.
Rig's back from his vacation. So is Jig.
The real KKB are back. Beijing fans had the honorable opportunity to watch Chink Dink and Tickler, as well as Ovi Dance. And Dogbed made a return. I don't know how that wasn't offside. Oh!
I don't know why you passed it behind you. If that was in front of you, that was a 1T goal all day. What?
We're all good, we're all good.
It's fine. Picks a clapper on the other team's bench.
Dude, that candle just makes me so calm. I swear I'm fucking gay as fuck. Okay.
What? Where did that come from?
No, I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to light a candle when I game, and I'm just thinking about like how much I love like just the vibe of things and like aesthetically pleasing shit. And I'm like, man, I should really be a fucking girl. Nice.
Oh. Wasn't a 1T, but it's a goal. Dude, I just saw Joey's Instagram post today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with like all his like yearly snaps or whatever.
You see the post that he made with our Chow Club in it?
That's what I was talking about.
It's just so funny.
Gotta love it.
Oh boy. Oh, come on, Jig. Oh, fuck. Let me turn the frame
Greg's
up
starting
again.
it up.
Let's see. Up. Oh, shit. Nice shot. Oh. Polk. What is a polk? Could eat. Oh dear. My inputs are delayed by like a little bit. I can feel it.
Yeah, mine's a little delayed too. What do you want to yap about? You said you wanted to...
We can do it after this game if you want.
Oh, it depends on... Well... Yeah, I guess. I guess if it's like super important, we can listen after the game, so then I can give you...
No, it's not really important. I just want to be able to make sure I can fucking talk, because obviously I can't do two things at once.
Neither can I, brother. Neither can I.
Kane shut out the Panthers tonight.
Where's that been all series?
Too little too late, it looks like.
Does it appear that way?
I don't care what team you are, you cannot let up a 3-0 series against the Florida Panthers. See, these guys had their jersey reset too. Remember, this is what our jerseys looked like when they took our shit away. Unless they're not black and white for you on your screen.
No, they're black and white for my screen too. 5 minutes just don't stand a chance.
There they go. There they go.
So what were you gonna say?
Dude, it was nothing important. I'm literally just gonna yap. Like, I don't even need you to say anything about it. Like, I just want to talk about it out loud. Like, it just makes sense for me to talk about it out loud for some reason.
Yeah.
Dude, low key, I've been like, I don't even know, not even thinking, but like, just processing. Like today, I did a lot of processing, which I think was really good.
Like contemplating stuff and thinking about stuff?
Yeah. Honestly, like, how do I say this? Honestly, like, I think, and I'm not saying this to like toot my own horn, but I think like one of my best traits, or like one of my best like, or I don't know, something I'm really good at is being able to kind of like logically look at something, even though I'm kind of like balls deep in something, if that makes sense. Like, if something were to happen to you that you were like emotionally invested in, you know how like people always tell you like, oh yeah, like go to your parents or go to your friends or something like that, because they're not going through it and they're able to see above the trees because they're not attached to it like you are. Like, I feel like I do a really good job of being able to switch back and forth between like that investment, but also seeing the reality of something for what it is, if that makes sense, and like acting upon it. And like, okay, I don't want to be annoying by talking about this, because I know I talk about like Shay and shit, brother, like all the time now. But like,
it's fine, brother.
It got me thinking. This is gonna sound really cliche, but I was watching The Office earlier with my parents, because me and my parents love watching The Office while we eat dinner, because shit's fucking funny as fuck, and it's just the perfect show to have on like while we're eating and like we're just hanging out and it's just like casual. And like, one thing I really love about The Office is that it's so unserious, but at the same time, there's a lot of like real life shit that happens in that show. Like, it's obviously a comedy show, but there's a lot of like heartstring tugging like in that show that like you actually like get glued to The Office a little bit sometimes, because it's like, holy shit, the story is actually really good. And I was, we were watching one of like the season like 3 or 4 episodes where like, I don't know if you've like ever watched The Office.
Yeah, but like just like episodes here and there though. I haven't actually like, watched the series or anything.
You know how like Jim and Pam are like a couple together?
Yeah.
So before they were a couple together,
I know how about girl.
Pam dated like this guy in the warehouse. His name was Roy, and Jim liked Pam. And then you know, he kind of made that known to her, and Pam and Roy broke up, but then Jim and this girl named Karen got together, and it was almost like they were just like missing, you know, like each other, going back and forth. But then eventually, like, fireworks happened and they got together after all the life and the tribulations and shit that they went through. And it really got me kind of thinking, like, you know, I'm like that too, where like I don't really care like what it takes or what path I go down. Like, I know that God has my back, and like he's gonna like make everything right. And it made me kind of started thinking about like Shay and stuff from that perspective too. And a really weird thing actually happened today too that I'll kind of get into in a sec. But I know I've been kind of like humble talking about Shay, and I know that, or like I try to be, and like I try to do that like all the time with stuff like that. I know that you give me shit for it all the time, and you're like,
yeah, well,
oh dude, you're being humble about it, blah blah blah. But like I know it's actually going really well for you and stuff like that. And honest to God, like, yeah, I'd be humble anyways about it, even if it was going well. But I'm actually kind of being humble about it because like I really genuinely don't really know like where this is gonna go. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
And because I think right now she does have a little bit of interest in me. But I also understand from her perspective that she wants some time to herself, and I think that she's looking in another direction right now where she wants to live her own life and she wants to have fun. And honestly, I totally get that, because I'm trying to kind of see it from her perspective, and it's kind of easy for me too, because I feel like I've been kind of in that situation before where I've had someone like me, and I've had an experience before where I've kind of found someone attractive, but at the same time, like, you know, I didn't want to get in a relationship with that person yet, or, you know, just whatever the case may be. And I also know that, like, oh, fuck.
That's fine.
My bad, dude.
Nah, that's fine. I like hearing the conversation. I could care less about this game. We're gonna beat these people.
I know that, like, I don't know really know how to, like, say this kind of like how I'm talking right now.
I'll just
but
try.
Like when
try to understand.
when you have that preconceived notion of somebody, I feel like, so like I feel like in her head right now, if she's saying something like, you know, even if I like Just or whatever, like I'd still like to be friends or whatever, I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna stay like that, even if I do everything quote unquote right or whatever. Like, your first impression of someone is often the one that kind of sticks, and I feel like if she sees me as someone like, oh, I can't really date him right now because, you know, I just got a relationship, or
right.
X, Y, and Z or whatever, I feel like it's kind of gonna stick like that. Like, and obviously, like, it doesn't have to, like, things can change or whatever, but I feel like oftentimes, more than not, it kind of sticks that way.
Right, I understand what you're saying. You're talking about, like, when like, one of the primary thoughts you had about Shay was, like, dating or someone you wanted to, like, be with or whatever. And it's kind of tough now. Like, you guys definitely are close, like, friends, I would say, at this point, for sure. Mm-hmm. And so...
And I think that's how she sees it right now, and I think that it might stay that way, or at least for right now. And I kind of want to say something, and I don't know if I'm going to lose you when I say this, but I'll try and make it make sense in a second. I was in the middle of watching The Office, and I made a post on my Snap story. I just recently, like, I told you I organized my room. Well, I had my Taylor Swift shit, and I found all the fucking bracelets from every show I went to, and I saw if the lights still worked and shit.
Yeah.
And I posted that, and Lily Tilson, like, slid up and, like, on the story. And that's one more thing I'll kind of be honest about. I know we talk or like joke about Lily, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to be. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I know I kind of joke about Lily, like, or at least when we talk about her, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want this to happen again, or, you know, whatever. But if I'm honestly speaking, and my stance never changed on this, like, I still respect her as a person and as a friend, and I think our like I say, quote unquote, our past or just shit like that, like, gets in the way or may kind of ruin the glare of that. But at the same time, I still respect her as a person. If she still wants to be friendly, I'm totally cool with that. And she slid up, and we started just talking for a little bit. And she's actually in Florida right now, and blah blah blah. And we started talking about the 4th of July, and I actually, because I know we kind of joked around, we joked around about the 4th of July last year, and I was like, oh yeah, sorry about, you know, the Notebook. I was like, I don't think you could ever do that again, because I think if we were to sit there for 10 seconds of that movie, there would be a specific 6-letter word that would be said, and all hell would break loose again.
Well, yeah.
So I just joked around about that. And she goes, oh yeah, that's true, you know, like, just kind of fucking around talking. But then she said, like, she was like, oh, well then maybe it'll just have to be me and you watching. And I was like, no. Maybe it'll just have to be me and you. Interesting, to say the least.
I mean,
but
I can't, with all due respect, I can't say I'm surprised by her saying that. I am.
I'm thinking about
that. She would say, but
I'm thinking, like, I don't know why. Like, I just thought about even the possibility of that happening, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Go home and hang out with Lily or whatever, like once or, you know, twice or whatever it may be, and then go back to school, or like, even if we just catch up as friends. Like, let's say we go to coffee house or whatever. And I was like, I'm interested in this girl named Shay right now, who honestly I don't even know if things are going to pan out about. I'm kind of looking at it right now from a holistic perspective, where it's like, I really don't need to have everything figured out right now. And like, I really, like, I don't need to get or give any sort of answers or any sort of bookend to anything going on. Like, it really gave me, like, I don't know why, just that, like, conversation with Lily and just, like, thinking about the 4th of July and shit like that, all of a sudden I was like, this summer is gonna be pretty long. Like, in terms of, like, I still, like, I'm gonna work this summer, I still have school this summer. Joey's going to be visiting. He's going to have a house down here. I'm going to have the chance to hang out with him. I get to go back for the 4th of July and see you and have fun with you guys. And it's like, a lot of shit's going to happen between now and going back to school. And when I think in terms of, like, life right now and how, like, tunnel focused I am on shit going on right now, like, life is going to be not drastically, but, like, life's going to happen and shit's going to change between now and, like, 3 months.
Right.
And, like, I think in terms of something like Shay, like, I really, like, I pray about it, where it's like, yeah, like, I would love to end up with Shay. Like, this is someone that I think I'm interested in and would love to be in a relationship with.
Yeah.
But I also gotta kind of see it from a perspective where it's like, I gotta give it time, for one, because I know the situation that she's in, and 2, we're in the summer, and 3, from a humanly perspective, I feel like if I give it time and then maybe let it naturally come during the school year next year, because we'll be neighbors, that might be better. But I think from a more wise perspective, I just want to pray about it, and obviously, from a human perspective, I'm going to pray about it and think, like, oh, I'd love to be with this girl. God, like, I would love for this relationship to fall into my lap. But I trust that you have what's in best interest for me, according to him. And I think that trumps everything else. You know, it definitely trumps what I think is best for me according to, you know, myself. So, I think it's just a really good thing that I get to put my trust in God and just say, hey, like, even if it's not something that I may want in the end or not, like, see right now or whatever, I know that you have my best interest in mind according to you, and that's obviously what's going to be best for me. And I trust that if this relationship or anything else in life is supposed to fall into my hands, that it will, and that you will give it to me when the time is right. And I also pray, too, like, although I pray for, you know, a relationship with Shay, that I don't want it in the sense where I like the idea, because I do love the idea of dating Shay, but the idea of dating Shay is, you know, dating Shay in a perfect world, and that's not the case. She just got out of a relationship, and I'm not sure where she is emotionally, and I would hate for her to get in a relationship with me and not be 100% invested like how I would be, or, you know, vice versa. And so obviously, I just think that, I kind of just want to leave it with God and just say, if it's meant to happen, I would love for it to happen the way that it's intended for it to be, in a perfect way, and under, obviously, your own accord, like the Lord's accord. And I have to leave it at that. And I think, like, just watching The Office today and kind of realizing and seeing how lives change and, like, everyone's living a different life while all under the same roof and stuff like that really kind of, like, helped me see that a little bit, I guess. Not that I couldn't see it before, but it's just kind of like a good reminder and a good, like, example of that.
Yeah.
Oh, did I poke check that in?
That's brutal. It's okay, though.
Did I poke check that in, or did he get that?
Either way, it's in the net. Can't do anything now. It's fine, though. These guys are bad.
Yeah, they're not that great.
Oh, brother. I'm glad that you were able to talk about all that and you're able to see things how they are.
Ooh. Why do I do that? Yeah, sorry, I know that's a lot. And I know I probably sound like I'm talking in circles too, but...
No, I love it. It's always good when you definitely have that time to sit and think about, like, examine your life a little bit more in detail, because I feel like with so much stuff in the day-to-day, sometimes you can focus so hard on the task that you kind of neglect self-examination or looking at how you've been doing. So I think that's good. It's definitely good for people to have time to think about, like, what's going on. I don't know. That's probably something I should do more, but, like, I feel like it's gonna sound a little bit interesting, but I feel like I'm a very task-driven person, if that makes sense. Like, I feel
How
like
so?
The way I view things is like, this is what you have to do, like, to achieve, like, X, Y, or Z. Or, like
specific steps.
Right, or, like, people give me, like, when someone gives me a chore, or, like, a job, or, like, between, like, grades and homework, like, I'm a person that, like, almost like a workaholic when you think about it. Like, I don't know, I just love, like, doing something, like tasks or work, or, like...
What about the work do you like doing? Like, do you just like that it's specifically cut out for you in step-by-steps? Like, it's something you figured out, sort of thing?
Well, no, because I also like being creative and experimenting and discovering stuff, but I feel like...
Oh, fuck.
I feel like it's, like, hardwired in my brain, like, just subconsciously, like... I don't do well thinking in terms of... I don't know, it's gonna sound bad, but, like, people. Like, I think of it more as, like, tasks. Like, when I think of my day, I don't think about, like... I don't really think about myself, usually, on a day-to-day basis. It's more
So, like,
just...
everything has, like, a clear-cut path and answer, is what you're saying. Like, when you're doing something.
Yes, when I'm doing something. When I've got nothing to do, it's like... It's like I don't know, like, what to do. And
So when you...
And every
So what...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, like, I guess I'm trying to, like... I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, what you're trying to say. Like, so when you have nothing left to do in your day, like, then what? Is that, like, where you're going? Or, like, what are you trying to tie this in with?
I don't know, I'm more just thinking about, like, how I go through my life. Like, well, no, okay, I got it. So, like, my thought process. Like, in my thought process, I, like, tell myself what I need to do. Or, like, I get caught up in... I don't know. Like, I get caught up in the task, and so, like, I don't focus on other stuff.
Like, you get, like, set on doing one thing, and then, like, you won't stop doing it until it's done, sort of thing?
Yeah. And I think in that way, I feel like I'm, like, almost, like, emotionally underdeveloped, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like I either don't, like, manage emotions or experience them correctly, and I don't understand them correctly.
So what does that mean? Like, you feel focused on one thing, so when other things are happening around you, that's not that one thing that you set yourself to focus on, you feel like you're not gaining any benefit because you're not paying attention to it?
Yeah, I feel like this is a conversation we gotta have after the game. I feel like I'm...
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're fine, dude.
Like, I'm, like, I'm, like, getting my train of thought, but then right when I go to, like...
I know it's hard.
Or deliver it, it's like... Oh, that's a big old wind-up.
Ooh, yeah, it was. Oh, I thought I had the angle.
Oh.
Oh, good. It's the third period of this game.
I did not know it was the third period either. I was like, oh, we're gonna go to, like, the second period.
Because I was yapping for too long.
I also didn't realize how close the game was. Well, it was close.
Dude, I did not think we played 3 periods. Was I really talking for that long? I'm sorry.
No, brother, it was important stuff. I'm glad you were able to talk about that and, like, talk about yourself and stuff like that. It sounds bad saying that, but, like, sometimes you gotta, like, think about what's going on with yourself and...
Oh, for sure. You have to self-reflect. Nice. Bye-bye.
So what was I saying? Very task-driven. Like... Oh, okay. Here, hold on.
You were kind of talking about how that ties in with your emotions.
Like, I don't... Yeah. I feel like so much of I break my day up mentally into, like, tasks. Like, what am I doing at this time?
Yeah, like sections, kind of. You compartmentalize it.
Yes. and also, and then in doing that, it's like anything external, like I'm not
Feels like doesn't matter to you.
processing. Yeah, well, right. It does. I'm not processing it because it's like, well, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And so I think with that, sometimes that's why instead of like looking at other people and being able to read emotions or experiencing emotions, I like don't, because it's like, well, you're focused on the task.
Well,
And so I think,
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, obviously, like you compartmentalize your day, or like you cut your day into sections, and you like that's you cutting your day into sections and then going and doing that stuff is like you like telling your brain like, okay, like doing this, like, and completing this and blah blah blah, going after this, like this stuff is important to you. That's why you put those things in your sections of your day, because they're important to you and you're going to go do them and you have the intention of completing them and stuff like that. Like that's what your brain thinks is important and is passionate about. So if something comes in that's not like that, then obviously you're going to like not remember it or brush it off because it was like, all right, well, it wasn't what I was focusing on because that, it wasn't important to me. And like, that doesn't mean that I feel like you can't tell yourself that like, if something else happens besides that, like, oh, that is important to me, or like, oh, I do appreciate that something like that happened, or whatever the case may be. Like, it doesn't mean that like, it still doesn't take a toll or like have any sort of effect on it, I guess, if that makes sense.
right, and I think kind of going along with that, I feel like obviously when you're younger, you tend to like, your emotions are kind of all over the board a lot more when you're younger, because you don't like, you lack kind of the self-control because your brain isn't fully developed yet.
Yeah.
And so, I feel like, on a day-to-day basis, emotion is not something that I put as something important. And so, I feel like...
Why do you think that do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think...
Or is it not? Is this not as black and white as that? Like sometimes
I feel like
it could be a good thing
in each area. Like,
yeah, it's not as clear cut and dry as that.
Right, like being task driven is great for like work-based things, like school, or like having a job, or like going to the workforce, or like stuff like that. Like,
are you passionate about the work that you do? Like, you cut those tasks out for yourself in a day or whatever. Like, are you passionate about those things when you're doing them? Like, as you're completing them? Like, I'm going to get this done, or like I feel passionate that like, this is what makes me content, or like.
I think passion may be too strong of a word. I mean, I'm one of those people where I just try to do the best in like everything I do. Like, it's not like so much like, oh, like I'm just passionate about it all. It's more just like a switch, or it's just like. Like, you gotta be perfect and like think through logically how can get that, and so it's like what I do to achieve like, or like get stuff.
Ooh, that was almost offside. Yeah, sorry. And I don't mean to keep cutting you off either.
No, 1 hour of the game, so I'm like not dialed. Oh, you can't do that.
Who's it for? Big Rig!
I think we need a cheerleader for this penalty shot. Uh-oh.
Give me an N! Give me an I! Give me a... Dude, it's worked every time. Give me a T!
G.
Give me another G! Give me an E! Give me an R!
Oh.
What does that spell? Nigga! God, are you kidding me? It's worked every time! Oh. Yeah!
Sort of Tommy Hawk playing the drum, it's...
These guys are bad. I think this guy's silver 3 and bronze 1.
Can you imagine as the Hawks Cup banners are going up, each one has a letter, N, I. Can you imagine that?
Dude. Instead of putting the Stanley Cup banner up, it's just a banner that just says... Just a banner that says nigger.
Oh, what were they doing?
I was looking for you, then I was like, oh wait.
I'll just take the open ice and score.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's not good. I've gotten really good on that backhand.
Yeah, it's been going in a lot. Oh my god, he couldn't hold the pass. Oh shit, I'm starting it up.
Oh!
Oh, I thought that was in.
I did too for a sec.
Cotton candy unis.
Candle smells so good.
Dude, that's like what I do anytime I go to a store and they have a candle. I like smell the candle in the
I
store.
love it, dude. I love how, like, just the calming sense.
Oh, almost kept it in.
I know it's so basic, but, like, stuff like vanilla, like, but, like, a strong vanilla, it's just, like, oh. I love the woodwick candles, you know what I'm talking about? Where, like, when they burn, you hear the fire, like, crinkle
Oh yeah.
on the wick. Oh. That was kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we did that today too. While we were doing that, my mom we had a whole bunch of sticks on the side. We have like a whole bunch of trees in our yard, so like a lot of sticks. So today we just burnt the sticks. My mom did while we were working with our dad to get the fence post fixed.
Oh!
What the?
Oh!
I'll take that.
Oh!
Oh, I hit the post.
You had him too. Nice. Really? How did I not? Okay. Oh, I just lifted his stick up. He's gonna cross crease. Fuck.
No. I feel like we're in the third period already. It's still the first.
Yeah, 6 goals in a period. That's a whole hockey game. Did you want to continue talking, or do you want to wait after the game?
potwierdzę.
We just talk about like how sometimes you think it's good and bad, like sometimes to not have like intense emotion when you're doing things,
Right,
or like
well,
for specific things.
it's more like just, I keep saying it, and I feel like I'm doing a really shit job explaining, but like doing task like related stuff. Like I feel like I'm very, very good at like doing tasks, and I think that's why I'm good at like school or like lifting weights or stuff that like I understand how it is. And so I feel like it's good in some scenarios, like with your work, where like you're good at working hard, like figuring it out and just doing your work to the best of your ability, and usually that leads to success. But in doing that, that's why I don't have focus on the more personal or like social topics, like emotions or like even well, my social skills have gotten a lot better, but they've kind of regressed this last year. But or like talking to people, or like understanding like what's happening in conversations or stuff.
Oh,
Ready to react to the weight there. And in a way, that's why I love movies so much, because when I watch a movie, I feel like I'm actually in the movie. Like, when I go to the movies, that's like, it kind of dictates why I love them, is because it like allows me to control my emotions in an environment, if that makes sense.
control your emotions in an environment.
Well, not control them, but like, I let them dictate what I'm feeling, but it's controlled. It's not like a typical big. Oh. Huge goal.
What do you mean by that?
Like on a day-to-day basis, I'm very task-driven, so I don't experience emotions typically on a day-to-day basis. But I'm a huge movie fan. I like watching movies in my free time, and like when I watch movies, that's where I like experience like emotions that I probably should experience more. Like what the fuck?
So you,
but like laughing or like crying or like being happy or sad.
so like, you don't think that you can do that while you're doing stuff? Like you can't feel emotions while you're doing tasks?
Well, no, I could, but like then it would like throw off something. Like it would.
So when you're doing tasks, like you just go head down and just do it, and like you just kind of like feel like it's a business thing, get it done, sort of thing.
Right.
So you're saying you don't really feel a lot of emotion while you're doing something because it's just like you just put your head down, but outside of that is when you're able to feel emotion?
Yes, and because so much of my life is task-driven, or like that's the style that I mentally like, I feel because of that, I'm slightly underdeveloped emotionally compared to like others.
I wouldn't say that. Like, you just have a way of doing things, except that you do a lot of things. So you feel the same way while you're doing those things, like all the time. Like, feeling nothing is, like, in my opinion, still feeling something. Because, like you said, you feel like something is off if you did feel something. So you're in this sort of zone when you're doing things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, good pass, though.
Ooh, I'm back.
Oh.
I may not be back.
Wow.
That's not necessarily that they're still not there, that, like, you're underdeveloped or anything. Like, when... I don't know, like, if this is a good question to ask, but, like, when me and you are playing, or me and you talk, or we hang out, whatever, like, do you feel the same way then?
Well, I mean,
Like, is it a task?
Well, again, like when we're playing, like right now, like when I played Shell, I feel like it's a task almost. Like when we're not doing stuff, or like we're just talking or whatever.
No way.
Oh my. Like in Shell, I'm usually like pretty even keel in Shell. Like maybe I'm like a little pissed sometimes when he fuck up or allow like a weak ass goal, but like for the most part I'm like not too high, not too low.
So, like, what you're saying is like there are some times where you feel like you should like be feeling emotions and you're not.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, I understand what you're saying. I don't think it's necessarily like you don't have like a quote unquote wrong mindset. Like, you just think that like when you have things to do, you just have a specific way of like dialing in and doing them. And like you said, like I feel like there probably is this sort of passion or emotion or a way that you like to do these things because you like if you said that if you feel emotion while doing them, that you feel like something's like throwing you off or like you wouldn't do it the same. So like I think when you're doing things, there's just like a mode that you get in, and that's not a terrible thing. And I don't think that hinders your progress in emotional intelligence or anything like that.
I wonder if that like task passion stuff is the reason why when stuff that like I either don't plan for or can't control, I wonder if that's why that throws me off so much. It's because I'm so used to like doing task stuff or stuff like being in the ball being in my court, like I'm able to control. So like that's why I wonder with like women or like people I don't understand why like that's it. There.
People aren't as clear cut as a task. You know what I'm saying? There's no formula for a person. It's like for brushing your teeth, like you go to the bathroom, you wet your toothbrush, you put toothpaste on, you brush your teeth. There's steps to it. There's clear cut ways. It doesn't change every time you do it. There's no other different way and blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing every time. But with people and talking to them and the way that they are and how they respond to you and stuff, it's different with every person because every person's different. So you're saying, like, you feel like that's why it's different for you because it's not the same way as a task?
Right, and like it's like unpredictable or like I can't control. Like I'm not dictating the terms of what's going on. Like something else, like external, internal, is
Well, I mean
what's happening for me.
That's a given because it's really not that way. You know what I'm saying? Being with people and emotions and shit like that, they're not like that. They're not as clear cut, I guess. Oh my goodness. You try.
Oh, Frig can bury one of those.
But I wouldn't correlate that with saying that you're behind because of that. Because, like, maybe sometimes you feel, like, uncomfortable or something like that. It's just not the same as doing a task.
Right, but, like, even then, when you said, like... Oh. Nice shot.
Thanks.
When you were like, even just realizing like you don't like unpredictable stuff like that. It seems like a robot almost. Like you can't creatively think for yourself, or like you're just stuff has to be given to you, so you're like inadequately like your mind isn't there.
Dude,
like, I just feel like
humans are a creature of habit, dude. Why do you think you feel nervous when you do something new for the first time? It's because it's unknown. You don't know what to expect, and you haven't done it before, you haven't figured it out to know.
he's waving it off. Yeah.
I mean, the same thing goes with people. It's like you want to do the best that you can, and you want to leave a good impression, or whatever whatever objective you may set in your mind or something. You know, it's like whether you want to date somebody, or whether you want to meet them, or talk to them for the first time, or be friends with them, or whatever. The first time talking to someone is always different, and small talk and whatever, because you never met them, and you never, it's always something new and unknown. It's normal to feel uncomfortable doing shit like that.
Well, sorry that I've been yapping the whole game here.
Dude, never be sorry. It's not, dude, I just talked to you about shit the whole game too. We just scored 8 goals.
It felt like a practice, Chig.
We just scored 8 goals.
I didn't realize we scored 8.
Me neither.
We scored like 5 or 6. I think that's also why sometimes when, well, no, I feel like that's a separate thing. Like, where you or, like when you and Lars talk about something, or like, there's like certain times when I play games where I go quiet, but like, I can't explain why. It's like when
Are you comparing yourself sometimes? Leave.
Probably.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, it's like, but like, it's not like I'm consciously doing it either. Like, it's just like, I don't talk for like 20 seconds, and like, then all of a sudden my brain like kicks in and it's just like, all right, well, we're just not gonna talk now. So it's like, well, what the hell? Like, it doesn't happen right away. Like, it's weird.
Do you know why you go quiet?
Well, again, like I said, at first it's because you guys are just talking, so it's like, obviously, people can't be talking at once. That's like counterproductive. But then, after 20 seconds, you'll like talk about something, like, and like, then my subconscious mind will just be like, just like shut off my wantingness to talk, or like shift something.
Does it make
like
you
the other
upset?
day when you and no, like, it's not like upset. It's just like.
And dude, I hope you know, like, dude, don't be afraid to share anything either. Like, if you feel like it doesn't make any sense, like, it doesn't matter, dude. If you want to talk or anything like that, don't be afraid.
Right. Okay, well, perfect example. The other day when you and Lars were talking about like all the stuff you guys did freshman year, and I was like, just listening, like not saying anything. Like, originally I was listening, and then like something just happened, like my mindset changed or whatever, and I just couldn't like think of something to say or like what to do.
I knew something was off.
Did nothing.
I know you told me you were like, yeah, it made me miss like my freshman year and stuff like that. Like, you feel like you're like not getting out as much, or like have like people to hang with or something?
Well, yeah, but like at the moment, that's. Well, I mean, I was fine during the school year, but like in the moment, like that specific moment, I don't know.
In that moment.
Well, the one with like you or Lars, where you're talking about that, and you're like,
yeah,
just I don't know, I couldn't think of anything to say, or like my brain like wasn't connected, like.
Because we were talking about our freshman year?
I guess. Oh wow, damn it.
Was it because like you were thinking about your freshman year, or just like you think about?
Or was I maybe?
You think about how like, cool we are? No, I'm kidding.
Or like more about like, or was I comparing it to my last year, and so I just didn't
What, do you
I was
feel
just
like
thinking
your
about
last
that.
year wasn't as good as ours or something?
I feel like socially, a little bit. I feel like I heard all the time you guys would talk about like like when we play with you, when you're like talking about how like you're going over to like, well, obviously it's like when you're busy, like you were going over to like someone else's place to hang out, or like you were hanging with Aiden.
Yeah.
So I think it was more like, oh shit. That's more what I was like thinking of, like socially. Like I feel like I didn't go out much, and then like I was hearing all the stories of like you hanging out with all like these people and stuff like that, and so I think maybe, well, that's like what I think of the last year.
Dude, I hope you don't feel like you're like left out or like missing out on anything, dude.
No, I don't feel missing out, but like I feel like I should be doing more of that stuff. Also, like, so maybe when you guys like brought it up, it was just like I was like disappointed that like I didn't do any of that stuff this year.
I understand. But you gotta remind yourself too, like things are different, and like obviously you're much busier than we are because you know it was our freshman year, and I don't know if I said it before too, but like when we talk about stuff like that, I know we like hype it up and stuff like that, and while it's fun and stuff, but, you know, like it's not as hype as we're making it up to be. We just talk about it like that, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, you are right in the sense where it's like I really like would love to see like if you like hung out with like people in your class or anything like that and had the chances to do that, because I know you have your baseball team and you go and hang out with them, and you obviously have games during the weekends and stuff like that. It's like you do have a lot of good things in front of you and people that you're hanging out with already, and I hope like, dude, I love playing with you because you're one of my best friends, and it honestly resets me every night, because although no matter how much shit that I go and do with Aiden and Lars and all that stuff, honestly for me there's nothing more grounding and more resetting than to get on Chell or get on Overwatch or something and have just a great time with you, just my best friend who I know that I'm just so comfortable with and just like have known for so long, and like honestly someone who just understands me like you do. And yeah, I mean, you mean a lot to me, and I don't mean to start talking about myself and stuff when I say this, but I think like,
no, brother, it's good. These conversations,
I feel sorry that like you feel kind of like you're missing out, or like you're kind of disappointed because you feel like you might not have something like that, and like I know you might say right now like, oh, I don't want that to affect you or blah blah blah.
Right,
like,
that's exactly what I'm gonna say.
But no, but dude, I still care about you because I know that you would do the same thing for me too, and you deserve to have people and opportunities to go out and have fun and do that stuff too, and you have those opportunities, man. Like, you got to do what makes you happy. You got to do what you think is fun, and if you're comfortable and you're willing and you're wanting to go and meet new people in your classes next year and go and put yourself out there and do stuff like that. I think the hardest thing to do is to put yourself out there. Just that initial time, because like you said, even for normal, everybody, like, it's hard to meet someone for the first time and talk to them and get that initial spark going and like do that stuff. But once you do that, once you actually just say fuck it and just introduce yourself and actually just put yourself out there, that's the hardest part.
Well, but here's the thing, right? My freshman year, I think what I have to do, I have to set it up as a task just to get like my foot in the door, and then from there I can go. Because in my freshman year, that's exactly how I met people. It wasn't, I like told myself, I was like, well, you gotta meet some people so you can have friends and roommates and stuff. And when I set it up like that, I thought of it as a task, and that's how I met a lot of my friends that I now know at UCF. So it's like, I just have to set it up in a way that I can execute it.
Yeah, dude. I think too, like, when you meet one person, I feel like you meet more people because of other
Because
people.
of connections and stuff.
Exactly. I just feel like you get that initial meeting with one person or two people or whatever the case may be. Like, if you start hanging out with them, you're gonna meet other people too. And it doesn't mean that you still can't section off your day and stuff too, because I honestly do that. Like, maybe not to an extent like you might, or maybe in a different way, but I think, like, when I wake up, like, what my freshman year FGCU was like, all right, I'm gonna do, like, morning, afternoon is just strictly school, and then afterwards, if I have any homework, I'll do any homework, and then if I have time, I'll go hang out with Aiden at the pool, or I'll do this, or I'll, you know, blah blah blah, or I'll go play hockey. And then,
Yeah.
you know, I'll have dinner, and then, you know, for, you know, starting at like 10:30, that's when I want to wind down, and, you know, I want to go hang out with Patrick and play games. And even if, like, Aiden or someone wants to hang out, maybe I'll consider whatever, but I also want to, you know, that's my time to chill out and blah blah blah. So, like, it doesn't mean that, like, when you hang out with people, like, you have to hang out with them every time, like, they ask you to hang out on a limb or whatever, and, you know, shit like that. It's like, you still get to plan that shit out.
Yeah. Alright, well, brother,
Yeah, I don't know.
appreciate conversations like this, because if it wasn't for, like, hopping on the game and talking to you, this would be something that I would just keep on just trucking along and just have in the back of my mind.
No, dude. I'm sorry for talking so much.
No, brother, I talk just as much as you, but like I said, these conversations mean
left.
more to me than you'll know, because this
Dude, they
passes
mean a lot
my-
to me too, dude. You mean a lot to me, and not, like, I'm glad that I can be someone that may mean something to you too, dude.
Like, even this, or like conversations like that one time where you were in the hot tub with Lars, or like stuff like that. We're able to have like genuine, open conversations and stuff like that. That's.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Sorry. I keep cutting you off, dude. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead, brother.
I was just, when you just said, like, oh yeah, when me, you, and Lars are in the hot tub, I'm just thinking about, like, us three together and stuff, and I'm just thinking, like, in general, I'm like, dude, my friends are your friends too, dude. Like, Lars and Aiden, and obviously, you know, I mean, I know we were just talking about it, so this is why I came, like, Lily, and, like, Joey, and Lauren, and Autumn, and everyone, like, we're all friends together, dude. Like, and every friend that I introduce myself to, and everyone who knows me as a person knows who you are, and knows who Joey and all my other friends and stuff too, dude. And like that's I loved introducing you to the people that I meet, and I would love for you to be friends with, you know, my other friends, just because you mean a lot to me. You're my best friend, and I want you to just be a part of my life as much as, you know, anything else. So, like, yeah, dude, I don't ever want you to feel like you're like missing out or left out or anything like that. And I would love to see you, like, take the initiative to do what you're looking for, and like go out and meet new people, like UCF or something like that. And I don't say it in a way where it's like, I want you to go out and new people because you're lonely, but at the same time, I know you're talking about it like you want to meet new people and you want to have connections. And I'd love to see you do that for yourself.
Yeah, for sure, brother. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, there's one more thing I was just gonna say. Oh, just one little tidbit here. I know I've talked about myself a lot, but
Dude, don't be sorry.
Dude, recently, like, some of my stuff, I've been telling myself, like, if you just worry about two things, you worry about focus and belief, there's not a whole lot that you can't do. And so, like, even, like, when I go to the park to play basketball, like, before I shoot, it's always in my head, focus and belief. Like, every time. If you focus on what you're doing, and you tell yourself it's going in, 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna go in. So,
Yep.
that's just stuff
That's
I gotta
true.
focus on.
That's really true. Dude, your brain is such a powerful thing. Perspective is everything.
And honestly, I feel like that's one of my... If I just believed in myself more, I feel like I could do so much more. It's like Nelson Mandela thing.
Well, you do believe in yourself. You're really good at a lot of things. I feel like, metaphorically for everybody, like, the shit that they're not confident in, like, or the shit that, like, they're scared about being unknown. You know, like, the things that people are doing for the first time, the reason that they're so nervous doing it or feel so uncomfortable is because they're doing it for the first time and they're not confident in themselves because they never tried it before. Or they've made this preconceived notion already that they can't do it or they're not confident in themselves. Imagine how powerful and how comfortable you would be if you just told yourself, even before going into doing something for the first time, that you could do it.
Well, even with like new stuff, stuff I've been learning is like just ask yourself, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Like seriously,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's try something new. What is the worst that's gonna happen?
That's so true.
Like, dude, when we went to Cedar Point or Kings Island
Nice.
on our trip, my mom was like, "Oh, let's go on the swings," but like super high up, like 200 feet swings, and for whatever reason, I'm like scared of heights. Well, no, I'm scared of heights, but on roller coasters, it's okay, because you're only super high up for what? Like 5 seconds? And then you're moving the rest of the time. But the swing ride is like 200 feet tall, and so I was like freaking out. I was like, oh god, bro. I'd be nervous on the way up. And then, like, on the way up, I was like, what's the worst that could happen now? You fall and die? Well, you can't control that anyway, so what? There's nothing you can do up here. Anyway, and then I was fine. I actually had a good time.
Mm-hmm. It's all about perspective and challenging that negativity. Maybe not about clashing against it, but just about reframing it.
Alright, that's the last thing I gotta say, personally. I appreciate you listening and giving sound advice.
Thank you for wanting to talk. Seriously, I always, like, would love to be here for you and be someone that you can talk to about anything, dude.
Should have passed that one a little sooner there.
Dude, you're chilling. I put a muffin on that.
So excited for 4th of July.
Dude, me too. Uh-oh. Oh, good stick. Pass. No way. I can't wait to get fucking Coffee House.
Yeah, I miss Coffee House too. Those late nights when you just hang out, throw the tennis ball around.
Dude, in the Best Buy lot. Oh, where are you going?
I can't think of a better time pass, so we were very lucky. I was lucky.
That was a good pass.
Just good time to hit in the trailer there.
They were all slowed down too. I had a lot of speed coming through neutral. Oh, good stick. Uh-oh.
I don't know if I should get a haircut or not. I've got super long hair right now, but I kind of like it.
Dude, same thing. Dude, I had to get my hair cut a little bit ago, like a week ago, because I love when my hair gets long and it looks good, and then, like, it just gets to a point where, like, one day I'll just wake up and it looks so fucking shaggy and it looks like a fucking rat ass.
Dude, I never comb my hair. I just leave it as is. I like brush it up to the side or whatever, and I just go.
Unfortunately, with my hairstyle, I no longer have that luxury.
Also, we're kind of rocking the stash now, so.
Buddy's looking like Big Rig in real life.
Dude, I need stuff that makes me look older. When I was at the theme park, some old ass like worker picking up the trash started talking to like my dad because he had like a Cubs hat on. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
And like I was like eating, like as he was talking, I was like, oh, I don't care what the old guy has to say. And like my dad made a comment like, oh, don't worry about him, he's just shoveling it in. I'm like, thanks. Like, I'm eating, and like he's like, what are you gonna do? He's probably like what, 16, 17? And I was like, what?
Really?
My dad's like, no, he's like 20. He's like, oh, okay.
Well, it's an old guy. I don't think he knows what he's fucking saying. To be fair.
Gramps should have been in the home.
No, dude, like, you ask anyone our age, like what your age would be, and they'd probably say like 20. Like 19 or 20. Dude, I get called that all the time. People said that I look like I'm 18 or 19 still. Honestly, I used to be offended by that, but I've gotten a wee bit older, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take 18 or 19.
That's how you know you're getting old, when you start
honestly, I kind of take it as a compliment now. I'm like, fuck. I mean, sometimes it sucks because it's like, oh, I don't want to like look young, like too young for the ladies, but at the same time, it's like,
that's
fuck.
Exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like 16, 17, oh shit.
But at the same time, I don't want to look like an old fucking fart.
Dude, you know what my least favorite thing is, like, of all time? You ever, like, be, like, eating, and right as you put a bite in, someone goes to talk to you.
Oh, I hate
just
that.
Sitting there with, like,
you're like,
food in your
really?
mouth.
That's like getting bird shit under your car. That same reaction. It's like, it's just mildly infuriating.
Alright, so it's just like, look at this guy. He only likes food. It's like, no, it's just terrible timing of when you tried to ask me a question. And you have to, like, do, like, a quick swallow just so you can answer on time instead of looking like a retard.
Well, usually sometimes when people do that, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I saw you just took a bite. Sometimes.
Not for me, usually they just...
If they're fucking self-aware.
You're like, hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, I was gonna go to back to the forehand. Where are you going? What am I doing? I'm poke checking into the goal. Goal.
There we go. I love this entire night we've just been talking and we're just still pantsing them.
Dude, it's bad. Like, we're dialed without being dialed. It's awesome.
Dude, that's how we always are. The nights we try to, like, dial in, we lose. The nights we're just
it's because we think and try too hard.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just, like, every night when we play games, we should just talk about, like, God knows what.
Something that takes our mind off what we're actually doing.
It's like brain rot 101, dude. But honestly, like, it does kind of, like, help, though, because you're not, like, hesitating by any means. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Chao, like, we're just flowing right now.
Yeah. Do you ever just sit back and think, holy shit, I'm gonna have an actual, like, job and be like with an actual career here in, like, 3 years or 2 years for me?
Dude, it still doesn't feel like
it's scary.
Real. Yeah, you're like, holy fuck. Like, my years of going to school, everything I've done since, like, ever kind of can, like, conceive a memory or a thought is about to end. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I can get an internship next summer, it's so over for the state of Florida.
Can you imagine me, you, and Joey in the same state? That, dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this summer is gonna be fun. Like, dude, okay. I don't want to talk about myself, but at the same time,
No,
I gotta put it out there. I gotta put it out there. Last summer for me was great because I needed a lot of distraction. Because honestly, I was going through it.
971,
I saw that.
4.
I saw that. I saw that. You know what? We're just gonna keep talking. It's just like any other game. I remember seeing these guys on the leaderboard at some point. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, like last year I was still kind of. When I say still, I mean I very much was like infatuated with Lily, and I think I was kind of going through like a little bit of a crisis. And I think I needed last summer, because last summer, I literally spent an entire month away from home. And I think I just needed those, like, vacations and those, like, really cool life experiences, like, at the time. Like, I just needed that to happen in my life. And this year is, like, the complete opposite. Like, this summer I need to, like, die down, work, just kind of reground and recenter myself. And I have an opportunity to do that. And it's been great. And next summer, it just looks like it's going to be a fuck ton of fun. It looks like it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited, dude. These last 3 summers have just been, like, exactly what's been needed for me, I feel like. And, dude, I'm so excited. Like, dude, this summer Joey gets to get, like, Joey's family get to get acclimated, like, into their house this summer and stuff. I don't think they're going to spend, like, a poo ton of time here yet. Oh, my.
Yeah.
But next summer, I think they're coming down here, like, for the whole summer. And if you get a job down here and, like, you're staying, like, in our area for, like, by some chance, oh my god, imagine the fun that we would have.
Dude, I can see it right now. I'm not getting an internship, but God's gonna set it up in a way that it's, like, near your house.
God is awesome, dude. Like, it took a few years, but even though we're, like, gone from Illinois, like, all of us, now we're getting acclimated to Florida all together. It's just so sick. We're getting cheeked open right now.
Now we've got 0 shots on goal.
To be honest, I'm not really upset about it, and I don't really want to get upset about it either. Ooh. Joey's, what's today? 26? Now it's gonna be 27?
Yeah.
Wow. Joey comes in 3 days, it looks like. Dude, you know what's really crazy is, he starts driving, I guess, at 3 in the morning, and he's gonna make it down here at midnight.
He's driving from Colorado to Florida?
He's from Illinois. Dude, get this. They're driving back from Colorado to Illinois, and the next day they're leaving to come drive down here. You know how much driving that is, dude?
Dude, that's what I have to do. That's what I do every summer when I come home.
Yeah, but to drive 16 hours back from Colorado and then the next day wake up and drive, like, what, 20 some odd hours to Florida?
I'm
That's
surprised
sickening.
they're doing it all in one trip.
That's their plan as of right now, it sounds like. Oh, my bad. I thought you were going to hug the wall. Riggs got the scoring boost.
Oh my god, we just scored a goal against one of the top teams in the world.
Honestly, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Imagine if we somehow win this game.
That'd be awesome.
Well, some focus and belief. Maybe we can make it again. I wanted to go over, but I got too deep.
It's okay. Good stuff.
Oh, for their whole team's just blacker than shit. Dude, I love classical music. In fact, I could listen to that all day. When I get older, there's nothing I'd love more than just crank on some classical music, sit down and drink like a beer or something.
Should get one of those like older like antenna radios. Just put classical music, or get like a really vintage vinyl player.
I've been playing this dragon game on my phone. I freaking love it. It's like
yeah, I think you were telling me about it last night.
Dragons. It's awesome. Wait, Big Wind's like hacked? Let's see it.
Yeah, dude. I was just thinking about that too. I'm like, oh, we just had this conversation last night.
Big Wind basketball.
Whenever I load into hockey, so yeah, like it works, but if you go and play like 5 games or whatever, it'll like kick you out of the app, like, and then it'll like start having a stroke.
What, really?
Yeah, at least that's what happened a few weeks ago for me. For like days at a time too. Like it wasn't just like
Fox fixed it.
Yeah, it wasn't T-Boo Fox. Wasn't just like one time. It was over the span of like a few days that it was happening. Maybe they fixed it. I hope they did. I got awarded my event money, but like I had like, you know, for example, like 16 points, right? Like I won 8 games and it said I was in 25th. And I was above a team that had like 20 points, and I like on the leaderboard. It was weird. Like the game itself was just fucked. Oh, really?
They probably know like a secret move or something to score. Let's see.
Man, I kind of thought we had a chance if we got the next goal, and I really kind of fucked it up now.
Let's say he's black. They tend to not always do what they're supposed to.
If he thinks the net is fried chicken, he's gonna score. And he did.
Oh, I think he did. Instead of Wagner, he saw a big old box from Popeyes.
A big old wagon of Popeyes.
Truckload of Popeyes.
Wow, he still pushed me even though he readjusted? That was kind of crazy. I don't know how he did that. You know, this kind of does make me feel a little bit better, like, about this game. Like, knowing that, like, these are the top guys, I feel like it's not impossible to beat them. I just feel like they're really consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like we're playing terrible against these guys. I know they have 5 goals and it doesn't look good on the scoreboard, but I feel like we're playing, like, pretty solid, like, with them. Like, in terms of just overall play. Given we haven't had a good amount of time in the ozone, but... Like, this makes me feel like we're actually one of the upper scale teams in this game, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. Of course it goes right to him.
Did he just jerk off?
He did. He just jerked you off.
What?
He just jerked you off. That's a great stick. And I just turned it over. Dude, it's little shit like that. I don't know how he clean strips me and shit like that. That's pretty impressive.
No one else is impressive when a 7-year-old can take all 3 of them.
Okay. Wow, he clean stripped that. That pass, he just caught it. Oh. Okay.
Michael Jordan scores and he cranks his hog. Nigger Jordan.
Should we treat this like we're just like down by 2 goals like in a normal game? Like it's a 3rd period game and just see what we can do?
Now.
I'm being held hostage at a gas station.
Fucking what?
It's the only response that I can give to her because she's never serious.
I haven't even talked to Autumn in like a year.
The picture above the conversation we're having right now, Splooge Pizza.
Dude, I hate when you're gonna pinpoint like the most annoying spots. Like the side, like right on like the lip of your like on your face, like the edge of it. Like where it goes to your neck or like your forehead.
Oh, dude, should we just dial in and see what we can do? Go look for those one-timers. Williams is just slow as fuck.
I love that. Slow, and then he went to dump it in on a 3-on-2.
Try and push him up here. His friend's gonna come in, but... Dude, they even had a different fucking face-off formation. Did you see that? They didn't have the defenseman back. They had him on the side of the blue line. That's how you know they've thought of everything. Dude, look at that. They don't have a defenseman behind them. They have him to the fucking side to clog the middle of the ice. What the fuck? Oh, I'm down.
Wait, should we do that?
Yeah, dude, maybe we should. Sorry, I was gonna pass it, but then Williams got in the way. I was trying to be a little patient. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, that dude is so smart. He peels towards me because he knows the pass is coming. Oh, nice.
What? Heat Seeker?
Because you got the scoring boost.
Yeah, but on a slapper?
I don't know what the fuck the game says, man. It went in.
A goal's a goal. I don't care what zone ability it was.
How the fuck does he do that? He like gets out of the dot for a second and then pushes me up every time. It's kind of crazy. And Williams can't make a pass in the meantime, and we're gonna ice the fucking puck because he's a little fucking Jew nigger.
Oh. Dude, we should go to Cedar Point. It's freaking sick. You'd love the rides there.
Is that your favorite place?
For roller coasters, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have a ride that you go 140 on?
Oh, I fucking blow. They're just fucking with us now. Not what I wanted to do. I don't get play by rig! Are you kidding me? I'm injured. Oh. Oh.
We actually put up a good fight. We scored 2 goals.
I can confidently say that we were within 5 goals of one of the top teams. I like that we played in their barn too. It's kind of cool.
Skylar!
I don't mind losing to the best fucking team in the game. I'm gonna go take a piss really quick.
Alrighty, I shall do the same.
Oh man.
White men and
Yup.
ball so hard. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
My credit card didn't go through. What? Did we just win?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god, we're like 4-1, boys. Holy piss here, Peter. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man.
Dude, when I was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I should have gotten you a Taylor Swift vinyl.
No, I don't even have a vinyl player, dude.
It's Taylor Swift though. You can't say you don't want it.
I would low-key hang it
Taylor
above my bed,
Swift.
low-key. I'm not even kidding.
I'd hang it above my bed with my rainbow dildo.
Yes, sir. I love boys.
Dude, I already know what I'm getting you for Christmas or your birthday.
You're an asshole.
And...
If you think you can graduate without sucking my cock,
if you think you can graduate, that's sucking my cock. You are dead wrong.
dead wrong.
So think you can
You
graduate
wanted him,
without sucking
bitch.
my cock. And I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
You wanted him, bitch? Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Da, da, da. It's the greatest script of all time. Da,
Dun, 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 dun.
da, 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 da.
I just sent it to the crew. You wanted him, bitch.
Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that?
All that work just to fucking give it to him? Ooh. Oh my gosh, he saved it with his knob of...
Oh!
Oh dear.
You hit the post, we hit the post. Oh! Fuck.
Are you kidding?
Shoot it!
Oh. Interference? Okay. Kill him.
Dude, I feel like I just got a mosquito bite.
You wanted him, bitch. Is that who you really wanted? Oh. No way.
What an uneventful first period.
That candle's so strong. Hold on.
Granny's pussy flap candle scent.
You know there is a candle that it's literally called This Candle Smells Like My Vagina.
Pretty sure it's by Kim Kardashian, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
I wouldn't know, because the only muff I've gotten has been from a 10-year-old. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, I'm from Sinkai, so I'm gonna get all the bitches now.
Lars's frat might be fucked.
Yeah, well, like I said, well, I told you about ours. Ours, they found cocaine in ours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Almost as crazy as that.
Oh!
Oh, what's the penalty for, Ossifer?
Ossifer?
That's not a penalty at all.
What's the ref looking at?
Oh, hey, look, that's a EMF 5 on the board. I don't get to show this off very often because...
Wow, the goalie went and played that? Fuck, who wasn't gonna score?
Wow.
So what happened here?
Well.
Okay. The fuck he was doing?
Hey, get on our bippies.
That, and they have the Buffalo Sabres goal.
As a goalie, what are your thoughts on that goaltending?
I'm not gonna lie, I've had that happen to me before.
What? That was off? I thought I was onside.
I might have been offside of
was
myself.
Veto already. What the? What the?
Too easy.
22.
I still can't believe we went to the Air store together.
Still can't believe Lily reached out to you saying that. Like, it's more the fact that she said it. What she said though doesn't surprise me.
Dude, that honestly, we were talking and stuff, and I was like, okay, like, it's fine. And then I was like, oh yeah, like, I don't even know how the Notebook was fucking brought up, but I was like, oh yeah, with the Notebook, I was like, oh, it's because we were talking about Lindsay. Apparently Lindsay's like staying at her house, right, like Lily's house right now, because she's moving or something, and so like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I was like, oh yeah, remember the last time we all hung out, we were watching the Notebook and stuff, and then, you know, there were two fucktards that made the movie a little bit better. She was like, yeah, I don't know about better, but it was definitely interesting. I was like, yeah, I don't think we could ever do that again, because if we tried to do that again, we would probably say nigger 10 seconds into the movie, and then it'd be all hell breaking loose again. And then she was like, oh, well then maybe me and you will just have to watch it alone together. And I was like,
well, actually, I still say the N-word too.
My jaw dropped. I'm like,
you should have been like, actually, it wouldn't have helped us because I would have said the N-word anyway.
No, my jaw dropped when I read that message. I was like, no fucking way. I low-key thought that she was talking to somebody else right now. Like, no joke. I either thought low-key she moved on or she was talking to somebody else. And if she is, and she still said something like that, then that's kind of fucked. Oh.
Ah. Here goes Williams! Williams all alone! Ah.
No! Jackson getting pressure on the backhand, puts it up to Flynn. He gets fucking knocked down at center ice. He gets buried by Reg. Turn up. Oh. Sauce on up to Reg. He's got a step. No! Flint's in the corner, try not to get piss
Fling-flong
pounded.
flick.
The Flint Flop Flick. What's this?
Perfect Nightmare
Holy
investigation
fuck
bonuses in Phasmophobia. Nightmare mode is a great middle ground of Phasmophobia difficulties because it requires you to have a good understanding of evidence and a good understanding of ghost abilities and to show your
Who is this guy?
Let's go ahead and identify this ghost with no evidence, no sanity, no hiding, and no grace period.
What?
Willow Street, my favorite map in Phasmophobia, which currently has the Easter event enabled on it. That means the Forest Guardian Spirit is currently roaming around. We're going to hear clinking, clanking footstep sounds instead of regular footstep sounds. So be ready to go ahead and observe that. And we're going to be...
Is this like a Phasmophobia know-all?
Tier 3 Igniter. That's right, we've done only flashlight rounds. Now it's time for an only Igniter round. And you know what? This round, we're going to have more inventory spaces that we know what to do with because an Igniter does not take up an inventory spot. Let's go ahead and get on in there and get started.
No fucking way.
Comment sections of my video, and I read all the comments. So this round is happening.
If this dude's actually like educational, I might watch this. No way he's going in. No sanity, no flashlight. 10 times difficulty. Who is this fucking guy? If it's a joke video, dude, I'm literally just gonna fucking... I'm gonna take a look into that more when this game's done. Ooh. He's... Oh,
he
he almost just got
died.
fucking train tracked. Ooh, that's actually a good stick by Williams. That was actually a good pass by Williams, too.
Okay, rig, hauling ass. Jig, I'm gonna rig.
Oh, good try, good try. Good hustle.
Dude, Rig was winding him up. Dude, if he didn't...
I know, if Williams didn't get that little shove. Yeah.
He would have been departed.
Ooh. I'm not going for that. I have like no energy. By the way, Williams.
What the?
Up. Uh-oh. After all that, two white jerseys get behind the defense, and
Dude, I think it's so funny when Rig just stopped skating. Look right there. Did you like that? How we just blew
just
by him and
stopped up.
stopped skating and I'm just gonna pass it over for the
just feather it across.
little tap and go. Oh my god, they called timeout. We're in trouble. We're in trouble here. Chig, what are we gonna do?
After we just scored, man. Oh my gosh. The momentum shift. I can't believe it. You know what? Maybe I might go play hockey tomorrow. Let's see. Flynn. He was scared shitless.
Dude, how does Gil always do that shit, dude?
Williams?
Yeah. I pass it to him and he like can't handle the pass.
Okay.
Oh, they fell asleep at the wheel. What were they doing?
I figured that backhand thing out.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh
I don't know.
no!
I want to see this fucking nerd on Phasmophobia and see if he's actually a nerd.
Because you asked for it. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, the reason I wanted to do it on Willow is because it's a smaller map, so if I have to turn on the breaker again, if it turns it off, it won't be left in the dark because I have no flashlights. Let's go ahead and stay inside the garage. There he goes hunting.
Please don't tell me he gets fucked here.
Couple throws, not too many. But right now, it sounds normal.
It seems like this guy's actually just a Phasmophobia god.
Doorway. Wondering if it's going to be Jin.
How do you know it's a fucking Jin?
That speed again.
You have no evidence. He just walked to the fucking house and the ghost spawned on him and he's hiding from him and he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a Jin. What?
Just from the fact that the ghost wasn't super fast when it first started, I could get rid of the possibility of Revenants, because the Revenant, when it knew where I was, would have sped up to so much faster than that, and when the Revenant didn't know where I was, it would have been doing 1 footstep per second very, very slow. This ghost was normal speed when it didn't see me, so Revenant's out. Faye is also not going to be possible here, because a young Faye would have been so much faster right from the beginning of the hunt, because we haven't aged it yet in the ghost room. So Faye is gone. But Roy would have been a lot faster too, because we have a 0 sanity round right now. But Roy's speed is only determined based on sanity. If you take a lot of sanity pills during the hunt, you'll notice that it starts to slow down. That's not going to be able to happen here because I don't have any sanity medication. But Roy is gone. The ghost did not know where I was automatically. It didn't rush to my location and slow down when it got to me. No Theojin. There's no shot that this could do a Raiju speed boost like that. It wouldn't be able to change its speed mid-hunt because of electronics. I don't have the electronics. I have an igniter only. So no Raiju. We can go ahead and eliminate Twins as well. Twins has no ability to change its speed mid-hunt, so it's not going to go ahead and be Twins. It wasn't fast or slow. It was normal speed, then got faster, so no Twins. You can also get rid of any other ghost in the game that has no ability to change its speed mid-hunt, which would be Spirit, Halter, Mare, Demon, Yokai, Myling, Onryo, Olbaki, Yuri, Banshee, Wraith, Phantom, Shade, Oni, and Goryo. All those ghosts cannot do that. So there's only 2 ghosts in the game that will be able to do this. Raiju would be a third, but it's excluded because we have no electronics to even try to do that. Jin. Jin will speed up from 3 meters away or more when it sees a player with the power on. Without the power
How does this
on,
nigga
Jin
know
is
this?
a powerless ghost that can do nothing at all.
The frickin'
The Hantu is another
guidebook
one. If the
here.
Hantu goes into a cold room during a hunt, it'll speed up. If it goes out of the cold room, it'll slow down. But we'll see if it's a Hantu. Mimic is always a possibility too. Always possibly a Mimic until proven otherwise. Let's go ahead and let this ghost see us on this next hunt and find out what we got. Hunting. Normal speed. And there's that speed. There's that immediate speed from visual sight. From over 3 meters away, it's gotta be Jin. It's gotta be Jin. Listen to the clanking sounds. If it's coming left, I'm going right. If it's going right, I'm going left.
And he's just playing fucking Ring Around the Rosie with it around this fucking car.
Again, because if it's got that Jin speed boost, it could be dangerous without an incense to go ahead and repel it. Since it saw me in this room and it sped up immediately, it's Jin. If it would have entered this room and sped up in this room without even seeing me at all, it could have been Hantu. Could have been the temperature of the room that did it. But that's not going to be the case here. I'm going to go ahead and let it hunt one more time to go ahead and see if it's going to be Mimic. I don't have the ability to go ahead and use a video camera to check for orbs. So what I want to do instead is give it a full 2 minutes and see if it's going to change ghost abilities. If it's no longer showing the Jin ability, then we definitely do have a Mimic. I'm going to do it one more time.
My bad for even fucking installing Phasmophobia. This dude knows everything. At least he's, like, informative about it, though. Like, he's explained everything. Like, it makes sense. But, like, how do you know that shit?
Why do they even put players in the KKB's bench?
Are they both the same name? I want them gone.
Look at their initials.
Oh.
Nice one, Williams.
Oh. My bad. Good intercept. Oh. Two goes outside shots all day, baby.
Oh my god. Head and Shoulders is the best shampoo ever. Oh, you forgot something.
My bad on that breakaway, boys.
Or mad chillin'. Ew!
Here we go.
I like that little crisscross at the blue line.
Me too. Me too. That was nice. Very nice. Change the direction of the play, and then when they crisscross, it's a little too late.
Oh, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay, you little fuck. You're gonna pay.
We almost paid instead. Sorry, the pass was like, for some reason, I didn't keep my momentum when I received that puck. Oh, I shot it right at him.
Oh. That would have been a goal.
Yeah, 1000%. See if
Massive
he's-
gorilla dong.
Let's see if he's right.
There it is. There it is. Playing with fate right now.
She was playing fucking Ring Around the Rosie around the fucking car
Leaving
with
the
it.
garage. It sounds like it's going towards the basement. The hunt's over. Since I don't have any incenses, I have no way to go ahead and stop the ghost from hunting for at least a minute and 30 seconds. It's going to go ahead and keep hunting on cooldown over and over again because we're on 0 sanity, so there's nothing for it to stop it. Looking at my timer, it's been well over 2 minutes since we've been in the round. Let's go ahead and see if it's going to do a different ability now than the Jin ability to get rid of the possible mimic. Oh, there it is. Time to go. Break line of sight as quickly as possible. Turn those corners. Get behind something. That's why I crouch a lot during when I try to get away from a hunt, because it's going to go ahead and give me an opportunity to break line of sight faster with a lot of objects and phasmophobia. Like if you're crouching, you're going to break line of sight on that countertop. If you're crouching, you're going to break line of sight on that car. Goes to that coming on me.
Jeez.
Dang, this dude's like... Phasma sweats.
My fault, I should have stayed back. I don't know what I was thinking.
Nope, I should have not.
No, that was my position. I should have stayed back. Get in! Oh! Almost went off his balls and in.
Imagine Shea Weber onesie off your dick and in.
Every time I think about getting hit in the dick, I think about Dylan Hender almost fucking killing me.
Hit the post with the shot.
What's he gonna do with it?
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Oh, he got hit. Where'd he go?
I think he dropped something. He was cherry picking, but still fucked it up. I almost really fucked that up. No way! Okay.
Just how we draw it out.
Yeah, it works.
Star Blackie! Just nudges him and he falls.
I haven't gotten Chipotle in a minute.
Dude, I don't think Chipper down, but dude, we always go out and we go down by you to Chipper. It's like a requirement.
A time-honored tradition.
How did that shot get through? What the?
Oh, I wanted to go to Williams. Did Alfred just shoot that fucking Niedermeyer?
Absolutely inexcusable. Dude, my hair's so soft. Head and, like I was saying, Head and Shoulders is the GOAT. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you, you fuck.
Ah. Rig misses the breakaway and Jig's there to get him a blowy on the goal line. Oh. Okay, can you just get to the end, bro?
That specific ghost event right there means it cannot be an Oni. The Oni cannot do the ghost fart, it cannot do the ghost breath, it cannot do
fart.
That people call that specific event right there. You see the white cloud of smoke that hits you and makes a sound? It's not gonna be on. I'm not gonna lie, I'd really like to find the bone. I don't know how much I would be pressing my luck to find the bone without any protective items, but I'm willing to go ahead and chance it. Hunt's over, let's go. Make a break for the basement. I will admit that this Easter event has made finding the bone much more difficult because there's so much stuff on the ground that it could be hiding in. There's the bone right there. Bone has been acquired. Let's make a break for it quickly. We're almost there. We're almost to the door. And... Brow, let's go. Let frickin' go. We got the bone. We got the ghost. We are good. We were able to disprove the possibility of a mimic because we stuck around long enough to see if it was going to do a different ghost ability after the time where it should have changed ghost types and it didn't. Going ahead, saying no mimic, going for the gym. Let's do it.
If he gets it right.
Let's frickin' go. Igniter only.
Oh my god, he did. Holy shit!
$680.
I think this guy spends a little too much time on the game.
Like, he was really knowledgeable about it, though. Like, he actually explained it really well.
Sit down, you little fuck. And here I go. Here's Rig.
Dude, when am I going to score on those? Why do I keep shooting right at the goalie? Well, I know why, but... Okay, I want to undress you and your fucking family, and your mom and your grandma and your... Okay. Oh. Intercepted by Williams again.
Shoot it!
Now.
Uh-oh. Oh, they got no energy, though. I'll take that.
Finally scored.
Do they think they had a chance, Chig?
Did they think? I hope not. That'd be false hope.
Oh, you couldn't score. Oh,
you can't do that, Blackie.
Look, always you can't do that, Blackie. We just go hit him after the whistle. They're coming with us. Stop resisting.
Taking the bus.
We're just gonna be over one. We're moving. We're taking the bus. Say it with me.
We're gonna
Chig.
talk about him just going roof daddy backhand again. That's 2 nights in a row where he's done that.
Oh, don't go that way. Oh, you shouldn't have gone that way.
Yeah, I don't see Gill doing that. I see Williams doing that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What a pass. I thought this game was close at one point.
Really?
Oh no.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, little boys. Bye-bye, little ones. Oh, you poor orphans. No.
Oh, no.
You can't do it. You can't take no more. Look at the way Rick's standing right now. What the fuck?
He's like, the police are here. Uh-oh.
Let's see him do another one.
No evidence, no sanity, no hiding, and no grace period. Willow
Oh, it's the same fucking video.
Dude, that last goal was gross.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was. We won the league title.
How quickly they just got filled is a crime against humanity.
We're only 49 RP until we reach Diamond 3 again. Or Platinum 3, whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever. Well, I think it is called Diamond, but I don't know what Purple's called.
I don't know. Amethyst? I have no idea.
Sapphire. Cooter Reps.
Alright, dude. I think I'm gonna hit it because I gotta be up at 8.
Should we play one arcade or no?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Let's see him do it again.
No evidence, no sanity, no hiding, and no grace period on Grafton Farmhouse. With Grafton Farmhouse being the next map in Fast and Phobia to get reworked, I want to go ahead and get all the gameplay possible on it because it's one of my favorite maps. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves here a flashlight, an incense, an igniter, which is not going to take up an inventory spot. We're going to grab ourselves a salt as well for an early raid test. Let's go ahead and get this stuff by the front door. We'll come back.
Oh, this time he's actually using
Stick it to the
equipment.
load I taken first, so I go ahead and leave it all outside the front door. And I'm going to go back to the van and get the
He threw it through the fucking door.
I know we're going to need ourselves 2 crucifixes to go ahead and stop the ghost from hunting on top of me. I'm going to take a photo camera as well for more money and more XP. Most interaction photos will give you $5 and 5 XP per photo, and some of the other photos will give you 10 XP and $10 per photo, depending on what it is. Both the crucifixes are getting thrown through the front door, so that way if I enter and it hunts on top of me, it'll protect me. Before we grab anything else, what do we got for objectives? Cleanse, EMF reader, and capture a photo. So I'm going to grab an EMF reader, I'm going to grab another incense, and I'm going to grab myself 1 motion sensor, because I want to...
I should start buying those incenses, because if a fucking ghost is trying to eat my ass out, I can just repel it.
Let's go ahead and throw this stuff to the front door. We're going in.
Is that what the incense does?
2, 1. Get some lights on here. I start with the lights on at the beginning of the round so I can test for Jinn immediately. Get the salt down that doorway. The ghost is hunting.
The ghost is hunting. He just fucking walked in.
I don't hear any footsteps readily nearby, so maybe it's upstairs. Oh, I hear the go. There it is. There it is right there. So just from this, I can tell already that this is definitely not an Oni or a Phantom.
How?
The ghost does not have line of sight speed either. The ghost should have gotten much faster as it came down at me from that staircase. So there's only a couple options this could be. So automatically, here are all the ghosts in Phasmophobia that do get faster the longer they see you. Spirit, Palter, Mare, Demon, Yokai, Myling, Raiju, Moroi, Obake, Onryo, Yuri, Banshee, Wraith, Phantom, Jinn, Shade, Oni, Goryo, Twins. On your list right now.
Basically the whole fucking list.
Faster, but it won't gain speed with line of sight. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick, and I'm going to step outside the house before the ghost hunts me again. So
Okay, dude, I can learn a lot from this guy. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Oh, he's gonna get fucked.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh!
See you later, and... Oh my god, over. Oh no, don't go that way. Oh!
Oh, that just gave him the...
Duck.
Leave a small goal, leave a big one. Get in! Yeah! Oh. What the? Fuck!
I wanna pass. Ow!
Oh!
Oh.
Why is Lars face on me? Oh!
187!
Oh! Yeah! One more! Uh-oh. looks going down, Joe. Oh, now he's small. Oh, are you kidding? Okay. What?
Oh my god.